Support and resistance is one of the oldest strategies in the market, and when I say one of the oldest, it's still one of the most reliable strategies ever in the market, even till tomorrow. And in this video, I'm going to give you a very quick breakdown on how I actually use support and resistance to make over $2,500 from a single trade. As you can see on your screen right now, I actually took that trade on my Light Finance account, and in this video, I'm going to show you this exact trade and every single thing you need to know about how I actually came up with the support and resistance setup. So guys, let's get down to business. So guys, before I go down to actually showing you this setup and every single thing, here is the trade that I actually took over here. Let me just open it up for you. You can see more information about it. You can see I actually took a sell on GBP chef, whereby I made a total of $2,706. However, I had this trade overnight, so it actually accumulated extra fees, which actually took me from $2,706 to $2,540, which means that what they actually took a total of about $100 and something to cover up for charges, which is normal because it was a midweek, and midweek the fees are really high when you take a trade. So swap was $85, commission fees were $80. So guys, if I look for a reliable broker to trade with, I always advise you trade with Light Finance. They have one of the best trading environments, and their trade execution is very fast, and they have some of the best pairs you can actually trade, and they have a very raw spread of 0.0 for some pairs. Some pairs we all know that what they have high spread, but on Light Finance the spread will really surprise you. That's actually moved to them, and apart from that, they are also the sponsors of this channel as well. So guys, with this said, and if you're looking for a reliable broker to trade with, make sure you trade with Blueberry Funded. The link will be down in this video description as well. So the link to both Light Finance and Blueberry Funded will be down in this video description and also in the pinned comment. So guys, with this said, now let's get back to our chart and then actually talk about this particular trade that I took. Now if you look here carefully, here is the setup here on GBP chef, as I showed you over there. Because I actually took the sell from 1.06484. Now here was where I took the sell, and how exactly and what exactly made me took this sell. Well, here is it. You can see clearly that if you look at this market on a 30-minute time frame, you all know that I trade a 30-minute time frame, regardless of which strategy I'm going with. I deal with a 30-minute time frame, and you can see clearly that what this area here was a bit of a support. Let me go back. This area here was a bit of a support to the market all along, that the market was actually trending. So I identified here, and when you come to look at the recent market movement, you can see clearly that the market has been ranging in between this level. It will fake out a little bit and then fall back into it. You can see it has been ranging over here. So after the market broke out of here, came back to it, gave me this test, which is where I came to meet the market. Then I had to wait for the market to come back to the level again, and it was this point that I was really willing to actually take the trade, because I was so eager to actually take the trade. And eventually the market on the 22nd of October, the market actually ended here, didn't come up to this level that I was expecting. So I still have to stay back and wait for it. So eventually you can see the market traded, and then finally it came to hit the resistance level. And we all know that what support and resistance is a very simple strategy. The top is your resistance level and the down is your support level. We all actually know this. So eventually the market came to hit it. Now when the market came to test the level, this is where a lot of beginners actually fail when it comes to trading support and resistance. Now let me break down to you how a lot of beginners actually fail. Now here is it. Let me say here is your resistance level. Let me go back. So let me say this. Let me look for a bit bolder mark. I guess this is bolder, yes. Now let me say this top here is your resistance level, and beneath it here is your support level. And you see a market that is actually ranging out of it. It comes, goes, test it, comes, plays around. Now where a lot of you beginners fail is that what you guys are impatient to actually wait for the market to actually come to a particular level and gives you a confirmation before you take the trade. And this is why a lot of you feel support and resistance. I say support and resistance is no longer reliable. The truth is that this strategy is still reliable on the condition that what you trade it with this simple tip I'm about sharing with you right now. So whenever you're trading support and resistance, here's the first thing you need to put in mind. Don't take a trade until the market actually gets to either the support or the resistance level. A lot of you are fond of taking the trade when the market is at the midpoint here, and it's not really good. So if you want to trade support and resistance, the rule number one is make sure that what the market has actually respected that level multiple times. Even if it broke out of it, it should be a fake out and not an actual breakout. Now if the market is testing it consistently, maybe it has done it 2-3 times. Now the next time that the market is coming, you basically wait for the market to actually test the level, and once the market tests the level, note you don't go in at that moment. Now a lot of you, immediately the market gets to the level like this, the next thing you do is simply, once the market gets here, you just rush, take your position, keep your stop loss very tight here, and then you aim for the support level as your take profit. Now doing this will actually make you record a lot of losses when it comes to trading support and resistance. So what exactly should you do? Now what you should do is simply, when it comes to trading support and resistance, now let's assume that the market is at the level now. Now what you need to do is simply, once the market gets here, you patiently sit back and wait for the market to give you a bearish confirmation. Now in my own case, I was selling, so I had to wait for a bearish confirmation. Now immediately the market gave me a bearish close like this, I only had one option, which is taking the trade. Now when it comes to taking the trade, there is another big wall as well. Now instead of taking the trade, putting my entry at the close of the bearish candle and my stop loss right tight like this, and then my take profit down here, I did something a little bit different. And what I did was basically, I take a look at the last bearish candle to my left hand side. Now once I take a look at that bearish candle, I need to make sure that my setup is a bit, my stop loss is a bit above that bearish candle. Now let me go back to my main trade to actually illustrate this. Now take a look at what I had to do here. You see this level here? You see this level here? I had to make sure that my stop loss was a bit above it. I've actually adjusted it probably during this whole shifting of a thing. So basically I had to make sure that my stop loss is a bit ahead of this level, and at the same time I did not take the trade until this bearish candle was created. Now in case you can't see the bearish candle, let me zoom in for you. Now you see this black candle here, the blacks are the bearish candle on my chart. So basically, when it comes to trading support and resistance, all you need to do is simply wait for the market to get to your level. And once the market gets to your level, you don't take any single trade until the market gives you a confirmation. And in this case, you can see the market taps the level and they gave this bearish close immediately. And I had to take it from this bearish close. Now, whilst taking it from this bearish close, I need to make sure that I am not using a tight stop loss. Now, in this situation, you can see clearly that the market did not even bother going back up. It just started selling from there. But still on still, this doesn't mean that you have to use tight stop loss. When it comes to trading support and resistance, it's very important that you give a little bit of room to your trade. And when I say a little bit of room, is that support and resistance is fun of creating a lot of fake outs before actually moving to the direction you are trading. And this is where a lot of beginners actually get cooked. Now this market can give you this printout and still fake out again. So one thing you need to do is simply you need to give a decent room. And most of the times when the market do fake out, they don't really do it for a very long period of time. They just take out the previous candle that was actually obstructing them. Like you can see here, take a look at here's the last candle out of this box. As you can see here, after the market came into the box, here was the last candle. And you can see at this point when the market wanted to fake out, what did he do? He just took out this particular candle and then went back inside again. And now assuming you are someone who is trading support and resistance, and then you did not keep your stop loss a bit higher, this fake out here will just sweep you out, and then the market will start trading back to your direction again. So basically when it comes to trading support and resistance, all you need to do is simply simple. Number one, wait for the market to get to either the support or the resistance level. Now once the market gets to the support or the resistance level, the next thing is simply you need to wait for the market to actually give you, if it's at the resistance level, you need to make sure that it gives you a bearish close. Now why do you need this bearish close? You are selling, so you need to make sure that there is a bearish momentum in the market. Until you confirm that there is a bearish momentum, you don't take any single trade. Now in this situation, the market gave us a bearish momentum and confirmed that we can actually sell. Now the next thing I did was basically I took my sell position. Now after taking my sell position, unlike what other people do whereby they fond of use big stop loss position, big lot size and a small stop loss position, well, I chose the other way around. And the other way around was basically simple. I went with a reasonable lot size of just 4 lots. Now when I say reasonable 4 lots, you don't know my account size, so when I say 4 lots is reasonable for my account size, you need to actually understand that. Now 4 lots was reasonable for my account size, so I had to take it. Now if you take a look at it carefully, my stop loss pip is just about 17 pips, so I use 17 pip as stop loss position, and 17 pip for 4 lot is quite reasonable considering the account size that I'm actually trading. So basically I use 17 pips instead of looking for some few 3, 4, 5 pips to use. I had to go for 17 pips. Now basically I had to wait for the market, give me the confirmation, set my stop loss, and I just targeted this last week here as my take profit. So I actually held the trade until the market got to this level. I held it until the market gets to, let me just get the highlighter. Where is it? Hey bro, where are you? I can't actually find it. I can't find my highlighter. So basically let me use something else to actually do the marking. So I actually held the market until the market actually came down here. Now when the market came down here, I was expecting to make further breaks, but the market started trading back to the upside. So immediately I noticed this bearish candle, this candle shoots up and they close bearish. I just had one option. like, bro, let me just close off to avoid any stories that touches the heart, because as of that period the market was trying to dance around and I don't really have energy to wait for that. And I was risking about $600, a bit $700, and I got $2,700 in return. So it was a risk that actually worth it. So guys, this is basically support and resistance. It's not really complicated. People think trading should be complicated, and the truth is that what I don't like trading complicated strategy. If I'm trading trend lines, it should be a simple trend line. If I'm trading support and resistance, it should be a simple support and resistance. And if I'm trading my supply and demand, which is my favorite strategy, it should also be the same thing. Now I trade multiple strategy. This is because these are strategies that I've actually used over time. And if you look at all my multiple strategies that I trade, all of them have same ideology. The same time, I trade them on the same time frame. The same system that I applied, the same rules applies to all of them. It's just the levels that are different, and I backtested them and had a lot of data on them. That's why I'm actually trading them like this. So guys, this is basically every single thing. And as I always said, if you're looking for a reliable broker to trade with, go with Light Finance, and if you're looking for a reliable Propfirm, go with Blueberry Funded. Links to both will down in the video description. Now if you're a trader who's having difficulties with your trading or any other sort of thing, do well to let me know that in the comment section, and also join my Telegram channel. Links in the description as well. So guys, this is all I have for you in this video. See you in my next video. Bye.